Every morning, countless individuals begin their day by instinctively reaching for their phones. The barrage of notifications, messages, and updates often feels like an essential prelude to the hours ahead, as though our devices hold the blueprint for what's to unfold. Yet, here's a sobering reality. Research reveals that this seemingly innocuous habit, checking our phones immediately upon waking, can spike anxiety levels by up to 30% before we even rise from bed. What was designed as a tool for connection has morphed into a source of stress, one we never consciously agreed to endure. In a world where technology governs nearly every facet of life, understanding its profound impact on mental well-being is imperative. This isn't merely about communication. It's about how technology is reshaping how we feel, think, and engage with ourselves and others. By learning to navigate our digital landscape with intentionality, we can reclaim not only our peace of mind, but also our sense of self in a society where constant connectivity often feels more like a burden than a benefit. Enter Stoicism, a timeless philosophy that offers guidance on addressing the deeper challenges posed by technology, wealth, and personal fulfillment. The relentless pursuit of wealth as the ultimate measure of happiness is nothing new, yet it's a notion Stoicism has consistently questioned. Thinkers like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius emphasized that true contentment doesn't stem from material possessions or financial status. It arises from within. Happiness, they argued, is rooted in self-acceptance, virtue, and focusing on what lies within our control, rather than chasing external markers of success, such as wealth or prestige. Consider this. How often do we hear tales of lottery winners or the ultra-wealthy who remain deeply unhappy? These stories serve as poignant reminders that while money may purchase comfort, it cannot procure genuine fulfillment. Stoicism teaches us that serenity originates internally, from mastering oneself and cultivating inner satisfaction. It encourages us to cherish what we already possess rather than perpetually striving for more, which only traps us in a ceaseless cycle of discontent. So, how do we untangle happiness from our financial circumstances? It begins with perspective. Each day, take a moment to reflect on your blessings and nurture gratitude for them. Embrace mindfulness and resist the urge to endlessly chase more. These subtle shifts won't alter your bank account overnight, but they will transform your emotional relationship with money. And in doing so, enrich your life with a profound sense of contentment that no fortune can buy. One of the most challenging yet transformative teachings of Stoicism is the practice of ceasing to blame others. It's all too easy to assign fault when things go awry, a strained relationship, a professional setback, or an unpleasant encounter. But the Stoics impart a difficult truth. The only thing we truly control is our response to the world and those around us. Marcus Aurelius frequently reminded himself in meditations that tranquility doesn't arise from manipulating external events, but from mastering our internal reactions. When we blame others, we relinquish our power, implying that our happiness hinges on someone else's actions. Stoicism urges us to take responsibility for our responses, fostering emotional resilience that doesn't depend on others' behavior. To integrate this into your life, pay attention to moments when you're tempted to point fingers. Instead, ask yourself, what role did I play in this? How can I respond differently moving forward? This isn't about self-criticism. It's about owning your actions and reactions. Transitioning from blame to accountability revolutionizes your mindset, making you more solution-focused and emotionally resilient. As a result, your relationships and experiences become empowering, and you step into a life where you command your peace instead of allowing others to disrupt it. We all crave acceptance, belonging, and approval. It's intrinsic to human nature. However, Stoicism reminds us that our primary obligation is to ourselves, not to win the validation of others. Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius were unequivocal on this point. True freedom emerges when we live according to our own reason and judgment, not by conforming to the expectations or opinions of others. When we prioritize pleasing others, we sacrifice our values, desires, and authenticity. We suppress our genuine thoughts and actions to avoid disapproval or secure validation. Yet, as the Stoics caution, this path inevitably leads to dissatisfaction. We end up living a life dictated by external pressures rather than guided by our principles. So, how do we liberate ourselves from this trap? It begins with a subtle yet profound shift in how you see the world. Start by valuing your own approval above the fleeting applause of others. Pause and ask yourself, what truly resonates with my soul? What kind of person do I aspire to become? When you clarify your values and goals, then align your actions with them. You stop surrendering your happiness to external forces. You reclaim the essence of who you are, unlocking a deeper, more enduring sense of fulfillment. By embracing Stoic principles, we take back the reins of our happiness and well-being. We learn to live authentically, untethered from the need for external validation or material excess. In a world that bombards us with distractions and societal pressures, this path becomes the gateway to reclaiming inner peace, unwavering focus, and true purpose. In life, some questions have straightforward answers, while others demand continuous introspection, honesty, and growth. One cornerstone of this journey is mastering the art of setting boundaries. Stoicism teaches us the power of saying no when something conflicts with our core values. This isn't about shutting others out. It's about honoring yourself enough to prioritize your serenity and well-being. Putting your needs first isn't selfish. It's essential for cultivating genuine happiness and integrity. As you adopt this Stoic habit, expect resistance. Not everyone will understand your commitment to living authentically, and that's perfectly fine. Stoicism doesn't promise a life devoid of conflict. It promises a life where your choices align with your true self, leaving you at peace with your decisions. Letting go of the exhausting habit of living to please others doesn't mean ignoring their needs. It means ensuring that the choices you make are yours alone, not dictated by external pressures. Another pivotal shift is learning to face risks head-on rather than shying away from them. Stoicism isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about summoning the courage to confront them with wisdom and resolve. The Stoics viewed obstacles as opportunities to practice virtues like courage, resilience, and integrity. Life's most rewarding experiences often come wrapped in uncertainty, whether it's changing careers, launching a business, or embarking on a new relationship. These risks, though daunting, allow us to grow, learn, and align more deeply with our values. But embracing risk doesn't equate to recklessness. Stoicism advocates for calculated risk-taking, making decisions rooted in reason, not fear. Before taking action, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Am I prepared to handle it? Risks offer fertile ground for personal growth and expanded horizons. The Stoic focus lies not on outcomes, but on how you respond and what you learn along the way. Another vital area to address is your financial health. Ignoring it is akin to neglecting a cornerstone of your stability. Financial stress can cloud your mind and derail your broader aspirations. Stoicism teaches that financial prudence is integral to a virtuous life, fostering order and balance. Taking control of your finances isn't about accumulating wealth. It's about using your resources wisely. Begin by assessing your current financial situation and setting realistic goals. Whether it's paying off debt, saving, or investing, cultivate mindfulness around your spending habits. The Stoics prized simplicity, and living within your means is a timeless principle. Additionally, incorporate the Stoic practice of negative visualization, imagining worst-case scenarios not to dwell on them, but to prepare for them. For instance, if you fear losing your job, plan how you navigate the financial impact. This exercise reduces anxiety and sharpens your ability to manage uncertainties. Finally, never underestimate the importance of personal development. Stoics like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius believe that growth is a lifelong endeavor. Each day presents an opportunity to refine your character, deepen your wisdom, and strengthen your resilience. Embrace this journey with relentless forward motion and watch as you transform into the best version of yourself. For them, learning was not an indulgence, it was essential. In our modern world, personal development stands as a pillar of a meaningful and satisfying life. Commit yourself fully to the pursuit of knowledge, whether through immersing yourself in books, enrolling in courses, or engaging in deep introspection. Cultivate an insatiable curiosity, always searching for ways to refine your skills, broaden your perspective, and adapt to the ever-evolving landscape of life. By weaving these principles into the fabric of your daily existence, you unlock transformative potential, empowering yourself to live with greater purpose, clarity, and resilience. Through setting boundaries that honor your values, embracing risks with courage, managing your finances with wisdom, and prioritizing growth, you align more closely with your authentic self, crafting a life that mirrors your deepest aspirations. Key 1. Stoicism. To extract profound meaning from every experience and interaction. One of the most potent practices you can adopt is journaling. Marcus Aurelius' Meditations, a timeless collection of his personal reflections, exemplifies the extraordinary power of self-examination. By documenting your thoughts, experiences, lessons, and emotional responses, you create a map of your inner world, gaining clarity and a tangible sense of progress. This habit solidifies the teachings life imparts, equipping you to face future challenges with strength and insight. In the Stoic tradition, obstacles are reframed as opportunities for growth rather than barriers to success. Instead of shying away from difficulties, Stoicism urges us to embrace them as arenas where we can forge resilience and virtue. This mindset not only accelerates personal development, but also cultivates the enduring strength that defines a Stoic. Growth, in this philosophy, is not a destination, but an unending journey, a commitment to perpetual learning and the relentless pursuit of wisdom, excellence, and virtue. This lifelong evolution harmonizes with the Stoic ideal of living in alignment with nature, both our intrinsic human nature and the broader universe. By nurturing personal growth, we prepare ourselves to lead lives rich with purpose and meaning. Living within your means. Another transformative Stoic practice is the art of living within your means. Stoicism champions simplicity and moderation, urging us to prioritize true needs over fleeting desires. It's not merely about saving money. It's about cultivating a mindset that values long-term well-being over short-lived pleasures. Seneca, a revered Stoic thinker, frequently warned against the perils of excess and extolled the virtues of self-discipline. He argued that genuine wealth lies not in amassing possessions, but in achieving self-sufficiency and contentment. In today's consumer-driven culture, where we're bombarded with messages to spend, accumulate, and compare, this Stoic principle is more relevant than ever. Many of us find ourselves trapped in lifestyles fueled by debt and superficial gratification. To live in accordance with Stoic ideals, begin by scrutinizing your spending habits. Are your purchases driven by necessity, or are they attempts to fill emotional voids? Stoicism teaches us to detach happiness from material goods and instead derive joy from self-improvement and the cultivation of virtues. Aligning your financial choices with your core values might mean prioritizing education or health over luxury upgrades. Practicing gratitude for what you already possess can shift your focus from consumption to value-driven living. While comfort has its place, it should never define your happiness or self-worth. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to anticipate life's inevitable financial fluctuations with equanimity. By living within your means and saving prudently, you build a financial cushion that allows you to navigate uncertainty with peace of mind. This practice transcends mere fiscal discipline. It embodies the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Such an approach fosters not only financial stability, but also a deeper sense of fulfillment, where your worth is defined by your character, not your possessions. Embracing change. The Stoics also teach us to welcome change rather than resist it. Far from being a source of fear, change is an opportunity to practice virtues like resilience, adaptability, and courage. Marcus Aurelius often contemplated the transient nature of life, reminding us that our discomfort with change stems from clinging to illusions of permanence. He advocated for a flexible, adaptive mindset, one that embraces change, even when it feels unwelcome, as a chance to grow and test our virtues. To stop resisting change, we must first cultivate a mindset that expects and accepts it as an inherent part of life. Change is not an adversary to fight, but a teacher to learn from. By shifting our perspective, we transform challenges into stepping stones, paving the way for a life of continuous growth and inner strength. This entails not clinging too tightly to any specific chapter of life, be it a career, a partnership, a financial status, or even a sense of self. Life is a river, ever flowing and unpredictable, with countless elements outside our grasp. Rather than resisting the current, Stoicism teaches us to anchor ourselves in what we can influence: our choices, reactions, and attitudes. To put this into practice, begin by examining how you usually handle change. Do feelings of unease or fear creep in? That's only human, but it's also an opportunity to engage in Stoic introspection. Ask yourself, what facets of this situation can I control? Channel your energy there, rather than battling the tide of transformation itself. A practical way to embody this philosophy is by nurturing adaptability in your daily habits and expectations. The more rigid and unyielding we are in our routines and beliefs, the more challenging it becomes to adjust when life shifts unexpectedly. By embracing flexibility, we equip ourselves to pivot gracefully when necessary, without being overwhelmed by stress. Welcoming change also calls for a proactive approach to personal and professional growth. In a world that never stops evolving, committing to lifelong learning is essential for staying resilient, relevant, and empowered. Letting go of resistance to change aligns seamlessly with Stoic ideals. It means surrendering to life's natural rhythms, concentrating on what lies within our power, and seeing every shift as an opportunity to refine our virtues. By adopting this mindset, we don't just become more adaptable and resilient. We harmonize ourselves with the dynamic essence of existence, a world in perpetual motion, where peace isn't found in stillness, but in our ability to ride the waves of change with grace and purpose. As you integrate these practices and continue to evolve, remember, personal growth is not a finish line, but an ongoing journey. Keep pushing forward, keep expanding your knowledge, and allow the wisdom of Stoicism to illuminate your path toward becoming the most authentic, capable version of yourself.